Why do I feel weirdly happy when plans get canceled? It's Friday afternoon. Your phone buzzes. A friend says, "Hey, so sorry, I might have to cancel tomorrow." And you do the thing you're supposed to do. You type, "No worries, hope everything's okay." But inside, your nervous system throws a tiny party because suddenly your weekend is yours again. No small talk, no driving, no social performance, no pretending you're totally fine when you're actually tired. And then the guilt hits. Is something wrong with me? Why do I like being alone so much? Am I becoming antisocial? Am I secretly sad? Here's the misconception, that preferring solitude on weekends means you're lonely, broken, or rejecting people. In this video, I want to give you a new perspective, one that's compassionate and scientifically grounded. Because for many people, choosing alone time isn't avoidance. It's regulation. It's not, "I hate people." It's, "My brain processes life deeply, and I need quiet to metabolize it." And once you understand the psychology behind this, you can stop fighting your nature and start designing weekends that actually restore you. Let's start with something simple. Your desire to be alone on weekends is often your brain's way of saying, "I've been on all week. I need to go offline to reboot." Think of your mind like a phone. Some phones can run 25 apps at once, stream video, and keep 40 tabs open. No overheating. Other phones are beautifully designed and powerful, but they heat up fast when too many apps run at the same time. Neither is better. They're just built differently. If you're the heats up fast kind of brain, weekends aren't a time for more stimulation. Weekends are the cooling system. And if you don't let your brain cool down, it doesn't just stay warm, it starts glitching. You get irritable, foggy, emotionally flat, or weirdly sensitive to tiny things, like someone chewing too loudly or a simple text that suddenly feels like a demand. So what your brain is doing when you're alone? When you're alone and not doing anything urgent, your brain switches into a different mode. Scientists often call it the default mode network. You can think of it like your brain's cleanup and organizing mode. In this mode, your brain does things like think about you and your life, sort memories from the week, connect the dots between experiences, plan ahead, make sense of what you're feeling. All week, your brain is mostly in reaction mode. Work, messages, people, noise, tasks. You're dealing with what's in front of you. But when you finally get quiet time, your brain turns inward and goes, "Okay, let's process everything that happened." That's why a weekend alone can feel so good. Nothing big changed, nothing dramatic happened. But inside, it's like you tidied up a messy room. You feel clearer, calmer, more organized. Social input is real input, even if it's fun. A lot of people don't realize how tiring socializing can be because we don't think of it as work. But your brain doesn't care if it's fun or stressful. It still has to process a lot. When you talk with someone, your brain is doing things like watching their face to see how they feel, guessing what they really mean, listening to their tone of voice, choosing the right moment to speak, controlling your own facial expression, adjusting how you act to match the situation. For some people, that feels exciting and gives them energy. For other people, it feels like their brain has too many things open at once, like having a bunch of tabs open on a computer. And here's the important part. You can love your friends and still feel tired after being social. That's not you being weird. That's just how your brain is built. Dopamine sensitivity. Why stimulation feels different for different people. Not everyone's brain reacts to stimulation the same way. Some people feel energized by things like noise, crowds, busy places, lots of talking and activity. It gives them a nice boost. But other people's brains feel that same stimulation is too much, like bright lights or loud music that won't stop. If you're more sensitive, a social weekend might feel fun at first, and then suddenly your energy crashes. It's like your battery goes from 60% to 4% in 1 hour. And when that happens, a quiet room starts to sound amazing, like a vacation spot. Introversion. It's not shyness, it's energy. People often mix up introversion and social anxiety, but they're different. Social anxiety is about fear. I'm scared people will judge me. Introversion is about energy. Being around people uses up my battery. You can be confident and still be introverted. You can be friendly and talkative and still need alone time after. So introversion is basically about how you spend and recharge energy. You're not avoiding people because you dislike them. You just get tired faster, so you need more time to recharge. Why being alone on weekends can feel so good? Let's say the quiet part out loud. Waking up on Saturday with no plans can feel amazing. No one needs you. No one is waiting for you. No one is upset if you're quiet. You can move at your own speed. You can eat when you're hungry, rest when you're tired, think without interruptions. For many people, that's not loneliness, that's freedom. Sometimes the best feeling isn't everyone loves me. It's nothing is demanding me. How to plan a weekend that truly recharges you. If you love alone weekends, you don't need to fix it. You just need to plan it in a way that helps you rest without cutting everyone off. Tool 1. The two-part weekend. Instead of choosing between a fully social weekend or being alone all weekend, try this. One small social thing, one coffee, one walk, one short call, big blocks of alone time, time where you don't owe anyone anything. Example, Saturday morning, slow, alone time. Saturday afternoon, meet one friend for 60 to 90 minutes. Saturday evening, alone again, relax. Sunday, mostly quiet, reset for the week. This works because you get connection without overload. Tool 2. The battery check. Before you say yes to plans, ask, how much energy do I have? 0 to 100. How tiring is this plan? If your battery is low and the plan is high energy, that's not you being dramatic. That's just reality. Tool 3. Simple, soft no phrases, no guilt. Many people don't feel bad about wanting solitude. They feel bad about disappointing people. Try these. I need a quiet weekend to recharge. Can we do next week? This week was heavy. I'm resting Saturday. I'm in low social mode right now, not avoiding you, just recovering. I can do something short. Coffee for an hour? You're not being rude. You're being honest about your capacity. Tool 4. Turn being alone into intentional self-care. Here's a helpful difference. Isolation feels like hiding. Solitude feels like choosing. So make it a choice on purpose. Simple, solo ritual. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Make tea or coffee. Pick one calming activity. Reading, gym, cooking, long walk, journaling, cleaning. When you give your alone time structure, your brain stops thinking something is wrong and starts thinking this is care. Tool 5. Connection without drain. If you want people time but not too much, try calmer ways to connect. Walking with a friend. Parallel hangouts, same room, different activities. Short visits with a clear end time. Voice notes instead of long calls. Meeting in the morning when you have more energy. You're not being picky. You're choosing what works for your nervous system. Important warning, when wanting to be alone might be a sign of something else. Being alone on weekends is often healthy, but sometimes it can be connected to things like depression, burnout, social anxiety, feeling overwhelmed for a long time. Consider extra support if you never want to see anyone and it feels numb, not peaceful. You feel panic or dread about social contact. You're pulling away more and more over time. Alone time doesn't help. You just overthink and spiral. Then the question might be, Do I enjoy solitude? Or am I burned out, depressed, anxious, or overstimulated? Also, some people get drained faster because of their wiring, like ADHD, can crave stimulation but burn out fast. Autistic traits, socializing, can take more effort. High sensitivity, noise/emotions hit harder. If this feels very intense for you, you're not alone. You may just need more rest, stronger boundaries, and sometimes professional support. You don't need to justify your need for quiet. You are not difficult for needing alone time. You're not cold, not selfish, not missing out. You're listening to your brain and body. Try telling yourself, my need for quiet is valid. Rest isn't something I earn, it's something I need. I can love people and still need space. My weekends don't have to look like other people's weekends. And this is a powerful reframe. If alone weekends help you come back calmer, kinder, and more present, then it's not avoidance. It's maintenance, like charging your phone, like sleep, like brushing your teeth, but for your mind. The healthy truth about alone weekends. If you prefer being alone on weekends, it may be because your brain needs quiet time to process the week. Socializing uses real mental energy. You get overstimulated faster than others. Your battery drains faster, so you need more recovery time. Solitude helps you feel balanced. The goal isn't to force yourself into a busy lifestyle that drains you. The goal is to build a life that fits you. So next time you choose a quiet weekend, try saying, I'm not falling behind. I'm recharging. I'm returning to myself. Pick one tool from this video, the 2-part weekend, the battery check, or the soft no, and try it this weekend. Small, gentle, real. You don't need a louder life. You need a life with enough space to breathe.